you survive on this minimum um, income in the house and no one is employed, or it's just magogo and let's say the children's social grant, and then you go bet it and you go gamble it and you lose it, what's gonna happen in that house now for the rest of the month until next Sasa dates now? What's gonna happen to you guys?
Like there's also another form of gambling in Kasi. It's more it's popular and it's known as Muchina. Have you played that before?
But winning is addictive on
It's
its
addictive
own.
because once you start winning, like the dopamine,
The
gets
mentality,
hit,
yeah.
you chase the feeling, you
Yeah,
chase the
you
feeling
chase
of
the hype
winning.
of it.
Yes,
Yeah.
the high even. Like no, I just want to just win and win constantly.
Yeah. Welcome back, Space Fam, to another episode of our Safe Space. And I'm your boy Pimelo Pimza. You know, I haven't been last week here. The last time it was in Tabi and her beautiful guest. Yeah, and we are back with another one, in Tabi's here in the building today also.
Hi guys, welcome to another episode. My name is Ntabile Ntabi, and yeah, let's rock.
Let's rock! Let's rock! Today's episode is about the impact of betting and gambling in South African households. I feel like that's very kind of what's happening right now. I feel like most unemployed people, that's how they make their money even right now. So I feel like that's the one right now. Yeah, betting and gambling. Do you have a betting and gambling website in your phone?
No, I don't.
Have you ever bet?
I have, yes, I have.
Yeah, what did you bet on?
I don't know. I did it on my cousin's phone. It was those. I think it was like
Soccer, cricket.
It was those.
Oh, as the games ones. Oh, those games.
Yeah, you spin the wheel and then.
Oh, that's gambling.
Yes, it was bad.
Gambling is a gambling.
No. It was on someone else's phone. And they said, yeah, you know.
Yeah, I've also done it before. I've bet. I haven't gambled. Like I don't like games, man. I don't like losing in general. I don't like losing. I'm a sore loser. I don't like losing because if I lose, I'm flipping out.
That's me. I don't like losing money. That's why I don't gamble.
I don't like losing in general.
And just like two rand gone. Like you know what I could have done with the two rand? I could have bought a JC at least.
JC has it one.
Okay, whatever. What do you want to learn something?
You but you are living soft there. When did you buy a JC 200?
They used to sell it 2 rand.
Oh, is it? Yeah. When was it that time? When was that time?
It was probably early this year, last year.
JC for 2 rand?
Yes.
Oh, you're talking about those small ones?
No.
Or the big, they like pop up.
I think it was those, the thin ones. I think so.
Those small ones?
No, it was like the normal JCs, but I think they were like smaller in size.
Yeah, there is the brand. Okay, so we are not even talking about there is the brand JC there, like those small ones. They come in a smaller packet, and then there's the normal one.
I think it was the normal one. They used to sell the
for 2 rand.
Where they sell water. Yes, it was so nice.
Guys, please tell me, when was the last time you ever bought like the OG like JC, not the 1 rand one, the one that we used to eat growing up. When was the last time you bought it for 2 rand? Something is tripping me. Anyway, back to the topic. Like the other day I was reading there, and then I saw something that says that people in South Africa, especially people who live in the Kasi, are trying to make ends meet, and they're trying to generate a lot of their money from these betting and gambling websites, and some even take their pension money, grant money, and then they just try to gamble it to make it work. But now the thing is also a lot of underage children are also involved in this now. Because they also into gambling and betting. So like it literally turned into like it went from something that I felt like was really helping some people, because I saw like some people's lives were improving because of betting here and there and gambling. But now it literally became a problem where it's like it's an issue now because of like younger children are involved, older citizens are involved, and people are literally losing their valuables because of this thing. It's like a huge problem.
Do you know someone who
gambling
has helped? Yes.
No, I never met someone who has a gambling issue.
Have you met somebody who it helped? You said somebody helped.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that I've met who it's helped. Some other guy once won 20K from betting. Someone once won, I think, about 10 to 5K, and some people would win like about 500 and all those things. Yeah, it is a lot of money.
And also, I feel like because you heard that someone else has won this amount of money, you feel like you can also go there and try your luck.
Yeah, but
Then
we
you're just
not
not
we're
that
not all
lucky.
lucky. All of us are not that lucky. But the thing is, like, with society, man, it's a bit different because everyone just wants to make it in life. Everybody just wants to have a bit of money. Everybody just wants to. Everybody just wants to make it good. We are all gambling. I feel like life in itself, like, it's a whole gamble. Like, for me, like, because I feel like we are all just trying to make it. That's a gamble on its own. But now,
Life is a big gamble.
life is a big gamble, but now we have all of these things that are in place and all of these systems, and now people are throwing in. Like, I also heard like some story about someone also lost their house or is it the car because of the betting and gambling thing. Yeah, yeah. So for me, it was like really an issue.
Because I think it gets there. It starts, like I said, it starts off small, and then next thing you know, you're losing your car, you're losing your house, you're losing your family, even.
Yeah, you lose your family also because, like, obviously, if the wife is the problem, the husband is gonna leave. If the husband is the problem, the wife is gonna leave.
It brings conflict in the family. It brings depression. It brings kids going to school without lunch fare because the mother, the father ate the money, used the money for
Especially
gambling.
imagine if the household survives on these social grants. Imagine now, you survive on this minimum um, income in the house, and no one is employed, or it's just magogo and let's say the children's social grant, and then you go bet it and you go gamble it and you lose it. What's gonna happen in that house now for the rest of the month until next Sasa dates now? What's gonna happen to you guys?
But also, I feel like it's more like also an indicator of how bad things are in terms of like unemployment and just
Yeah,
jobs,
true.
scarcity of jobs and everything.
Because, like, I feel like if a lot of people were not, if a lot of people were not put in this place, or if a lot of people were not in the situation that we are right now in the country, we all know the state of the country, and we all know where we are economically, even in the country. I feel like if we were not there, people were not gonna make this like a priority or like even a source of income, because the way some people, even when they lose, the way they flip and the way they, you can see a lot of emotion is involved in it, and time and how much it's invested in it. You can see that this is actually not just we are playing games here, or we are just setting up bet things here. It's you can see it's like an investment. It's like something that people really rely on to be like, we want to make this work. But now the impact is like how it impacted people in their daily lives, that people bet and gamble every single day of their lives.
I also feel like it's also much easier to gamble these days because we have it on our phones now. We have all these
You don't
apps
need
on
to
the
go to a
phone.
casino.
You don't need to go all the time to go and play lotto. You just go and those,
Mm.
your money flies. Every time that's flying, what, the aviator, what, all of those things. And then you said, and then you literally see your money flying. And then you go again because, well, and then some people actually work for these vouchers. Personally, I know somebody who's just like, whenever he gets money, he goes and buys the voucher. And that day was like, please sponsor me with a voucher. And I was like, how?
You see now, like
Sway,
that,
how?
it's like that's the impact because of now,
Now you borrow money.
From it being something that you used to do with your own money, with your own time, it turned into something whereby if you don't have now, you have to go borrow from someone now.
Ask people to buy it for you.
Yeah, just to flip that money into more money, and then it doesn't always work like that. The other story that I also saw was this guy who bought 1,000 rand voucher, and when he went to, I think it was at a gas station, he bought 1,000 rand voucher and said he will pay card, but he didn't have money cash, and he didn't have money either in the card. So he took the voucher, the slip, and then he ran off with it.
You see,
That's how addictive and how a problem it has come, because now people, it's like when you don't have like, when I always show people who do who have their own habits in life, I always tell them like, if you're a smoker and you feel like you cannot
Afford
buy
it.
your cigarette anymore, it's a sign now you must
To
stop. You
stop.
must stop now
Exactly.
because of you cannot every time go borrow 1 rand, 2 rand here, 1 rand, 2 rand there. It's an indication that
You
you
need to
cannot
stop.
live up to that lifestyle,
Mm.
so you need to stop it. So I
Mm.
feel like a lot of people, when we were introduced to this thing, I feel like we all, or most of the people were gaining so much from it
Mm.
that it became addictive because of you. Winning is addictive on its own.
Yes.
Winning is addictive. I feel like a lot of people say like, winners move to stop, what. But winning is addictive on
It's
its own.
addictive because once you start winning, like the dopamine
The
gets released,
mentality,
and then
yeah,
you chase the feeling, you
yeah,
chase this
you
feeling of
chase the hype
winning.
of it.
Yes,
Yeah.
the high even like no, I just want to just win and win constantly.
Yeah, so like the winning also on its own, it's very
Addictive.
addictive. People are addicted to winning, and I feel like when we don't win, we become frustrated, and then we start betting on real life assets. Now you start betting on your own life, betting on your
Your
valuables that you have,
assets.
your assets and everything, without even understanding the impact or the influence that this thing has on you. So I feel like a lot of people, if you know someone who is like have this issue and who's betting and who's gambling out there, like they let it at least be monitored, man. Then be monitored, see until how far this person goes, not like every single time, every single day.
I also learned that you can also do something like if you gamble like at like a local casino or like the casino, you can actually self exclude yourself. So you can go there and tell them like I think you go to the board, then you tell them like you want to be excluded. So whenever it's like you being banned from that casino, that the casino.
Establishment.
Yes, basically. So like you go to them, you appeal and all of that, and then they ban you from going there. And that's another way of just stopping yourself or like monitoring or just like like a preventative measure of some sort.
Mm. Yeah, because of that. But now, if it's like online,
Then I guess you have to do something about it
because if it's like online, because most people bet online.
online.
People don't go to the casino that much. People bet online. People bet on anything these days. There's sports that you can bet on. There's like there's these games. There's a lot of things that you can actually bet on, and people lose a lot of money from this. And as much as they think like, oh, I just won 5K the other day, what, you actually lose a lot of money
You
from
lose
this.
more than you
You
think
lose
you do.
more than you actually get, and it's an illusion. You understand? It's an illusion to for you to like when you win that certain amount, you get that certain amount of money, and you're gonna play a certain amount from your winnings. Because you're not gonna stop immediately after winning the money. You're like, it's me. Obviously, you're not gonna be like that. You're gonna play a certain amount of the money, and you're gonna give it back to the gambling side that you get that you're betting on. So like, it's just a it's an exchange trade for me, man. Like you win, you give back, and then you stay with. It depends on how much you stay with it.
It's also like them, you winning the money and playing back with it. It's like you winning the money gives you a chance to just keep on replaying, to keep
Yeah,
on like
just you just
reinvesting the
yeah
money. So you
you
just
just
keep on
bring
pouring
it
it back
back,
in.
bringing it back, and by the time you wake up and be like,
Like,
5K has turned into one now. And now you want to be like, nah, I'm stopping.
or like if you lose and then you be like, no, today I'm going back to redeem myself. Then you lose again. Then you be like, tomorrow I'm going back
Yeah,
to redeem myself. Then you end up losing all those assets that you keep on just like
just
betting on or
you just
just
keep
like
on betting
putting in
because of like
jeopardy.
yeah, it like I feel also like the other thing is um our children also young kids are very exposed to everything these days. Like whether it's on the phone, especially with phones now, because of now even with what's this with Wi-Fi and fiber, like internet, and it's so accessible easily these days. Information is just at the tip of their fingers, so they are exposed to a lot of these things. And then most of the parents are usually busy. They at work, they're not aware of what is actually happening in their children's life. You don't even know what are they watching, what they're doing. You just think that they're just pressing on the phone. It's just TikToking and whatever they. But these young kids who also like who gamble and who play these things, and it's become so it's become so addictive, and it's affected them so much because of they end up stealing. from their parents just so that they can go and play. You understand? So that's also one of the problems that are that a lot of people in South Africa are facing, is that the fact that younger children are under the ages of 18, even 16, are into betting and gambling. So like that's one of the problems also that we are facing right now. I don't know, like personally, what to do there, because I'm not like I'm not into these things. I don't bet. I don't gamble that much. I've only probably bet like once or twice in my life, and it was on soccer, and I lost, and I was like, okay,
You're done with it.
it's not for me anyway. So like I don't know what to do personally, or what
What-
people should do, or
Yeah.
feel or say. Like
What advice you can give to them?
I don't know.
But like, have you played Lotto before?
No.
I also haven't.
You wanna play?
No, like there's also another form of gambling in Kasi. It's more, no, it's popular, and it's known as Muchina. Have you played that before?
Moshana.
Have you heard about it?
Like the two-rand one.
I don't know how it works.
Is the two-rand one?
No, I feel like there's someone who comes, the Muchina comes and then he collects the money in the whole street on able place.
No, I've never. I feel like that was for like grown people. Like,
but that's how also Muchina also plays. Like that's a form of gambling. Muchina is a form of gambling.
Yeah.
Sitting somewhere.
I've never. Wait. I've never understood that one. Actually, I've never understood it. I don't know what happens. I see those. It's usually two Chinese guys. Yes. They come in the car and they just sit in the car.
They come. So like it's like, let's say it's me. I am the runner, right? So you and Sfiso play, right? Yeah. You bet. Maybe you bet. You wake up and you dream about number 5. He comes about number 72.
So it's about.
So I come. Yeah. No, I don't think it's only about dreams. But I don't know how the people get the numbers. I'm assuming it's through dreams. Like you, I really don't know how you get the numbers. Okay, it's not just dreaming, man. I think it's you just get a number. I don't know. So you play your number, and then I come as a runner, collect all the numbers and the money, and then when Muchina comes, I go and give it to him.
Also, there's a coordinator involved.
Yes, and then
between the ones who are betting. He's the middleman.
Yes.
Between Nena and the Mochina.
Yes, yes.
I've never understood that one. I've always seen people do it. Né? Like I said, it's like these two Chinese guys. They come there, and they always in the car. They never
They
get
never
out.
come out.
They never get out of the car. They always it's like like for me growing up, I used to think it was drugs. I thought it was drugs.
Yeah, I knew
because like no man, no. Because of why is a transaction made, but we don't see your guys' faces. Even when they open up the window, they just open it.
Yes, and they have like dark windows.
Yeah, they open it like
tinted.
Yeah, they always are like. So
I feel like it's to make it mysterious, like it's to make without.
Do you think like it's to attention? It's to grab people's attention.
Yes, I think so.
Okay, but going back then, I've never understood the thing. I want to know exactly what happened.
Yeah, and then you guys place your bets. I take the numbers.
Now, what if we win now?
I take the numbers to Muchina. Muchina draws a number. Or he draws a number. Or he comes with his number. He comes with the 12. If none of you guys choose 12, you are all losing your money. And I think the runner gets something for running up and down. If they get, I think so. And if you get, and then if your number is called, then you win something. If not, better luck next time.
Oh. I've never understood that one. I used to think like there was selling drugs or something.
There's something like very shady, because it does look shady to be honest.
I thought it was something dodgy because of like I never understood the reason why these two guys. Okay, fine. There's a gang of people. Let's say like 10 or more people are standing around this car, and these people are never
the grown ladies,
and it's always women. Eh? It's always women, and like no one gets out of this car. These people don't get out of this car. There's just this one guy, and it looks like this one guy. But this one guy we all know him because he also stays in the car. But he's speaking for everyone.
That's how it works. They choose somebody who can represent you, someone that you also trust, because you see this person on a daily. So obviously you're gonna learn to trust this person. You're like, she's one of us. So that's how they also get to you. Because it happened here in my street. Also in Blumanda. This still happens in Blumanda. So that's how I.
Yeah, that was also in my street. Karamatsela, they used to do it. Also.
Yeah.
But you're iconic.
There's a form of gambling. Playing cards with money is a form of gambling. Playing
dice, like the cards one, I also know, like there's also gambling and dice and but there's this one gambling. Now also, like this one at the shops, at tuck shops now.
Which one?
The 2 rand one. You put in the 2 rand or is the 1 rand?
Where do you put it?
Like it's like a machine, man.
Like the arcade games.
Yeah, it looks like an arcade game.
But then what do you
but you
do?
put in money, like, and then I don't know, you press what you press. If you get it right, man, it's like, what's this? Kind of was that casino game anyway? When it's like watermelon, watermelon, you win.
Oh yes, something like that.
It's that game, man. Like it's like that game, but then it's in 2 rands. So if you win, like it counts. Like I don't know, like how it works, but it counts. Maybe it lands on 50, or maybe like your amount is 50, and then you get 50 rand, but you get it in coins.
So that's now in the tuck shops.
It's like in, like almost every single tuck shop.
Yeah.
And I heard that one is illegal because there's no licensing for it. So I heard, like, imagine like a tuck shop that you buy cold drink here. There's now a gambling license there. Obviously there isn't, because that's gambling also, like, you understand. So I heard that one is legal, and I heard that there was this story that they were gonna remove these machines from touch shop, because a lot of young kids, like small kids, like in primary, are playing that thing.
Yeah, they should remove it. They really
Because
should.
like you're like that's one that I know right now. It's very popular in the township also. It's that game.
But you see how easy it is to gamble, and it starts off with those small things, those small little things that they just place everywhere.
And imagine like you go gamble with just a 2 rand. Obviously you're gonna do it almost like every day, especially if you're a school kid. You're gonna save that 2 rand they give you for lunch, and then you're gonna go play. I don't know what they even call it, that game, and like, but you just put in it. I think it's a 2 rand.
But when they're building these habits from a young age, I start them young.
Yeah, it's
That's how
like
you destroy a
influence. Like
generation.
we used to have a lot of dope things in South Africa. Like we used to have grassroots soccer, whereby from a young age you are being influenced to become a professional soccer player until you, like, boma, you at high school, or like, oh yeah, university or something, like, and then you know, like, we don't have these things now. All we have is these gambling things, and we have,
Things that are destroying the
yeah,
generation,
like, so it's
slowly.
for me personally, it feels like grooming. We are grooming you to become a professional gambler when you're older. And what are you gonna gamble with when you're old? Obviously you're gonna gamble with assets now. You're gonna gamble with what you own, valuables that
Even
you
like
have.
before even you go like to like working at home, you will be there stealing that TV,
Yeah.
whatever is at the house, you'll be stealing it so you can go and play that game.
And it's
Or
a
even fighting with parents, shapa mosadi twa. And when I got that one, I'm taking the general by no, it leads to that. It leads to violence. It leads to theft. It leads to so many.
Yeah, it leads to so many problems because of, like, it generates like a lot of problems because, like, frustration leads to something else.
Violence, crime, so many other things, and like you can't really see it when you're in it.
Yeah, I guess you cannot really see the problem when you are the problem. You cannot really see, like, this is actually a problem, or I need help, or I need to go somewhere. What? I don't even know where people go who have a gambling addiction. I don't even know.
Yeah, there's like a helpline. I forgot what it's called, but there's a helpline.
Like, it's a lot, guys.
And Gambling Anonymous also. It's also Gambling Anonymous. Like AA Anonymous.
What's that not? Tabela knows these things. Tabela is a professional gambler.
No, I don't.
I don't trust what's going on here.
I don't.
That's what?
Gambling Anonymous.
Oh, how's that work?
It's just like AA Anonymous. I think there's like a helpline, a number that you call. I'll do the research about it. Yeah.
Okay.
I just know that it exists. Yeah, put in the comment section.
Yeah, but South Africa is a movie, guys. I don't know, like, is it a rap?
What? But do you think there are any cons, like no pros, rather, to like gambling and betting?
I feel like starving.
You feel like
Struggling. Hunger.
Okay, those are the cons. But what are the pros? What do we benefit from all the casinos? Maybe let's talk about the big ones first.
I personally, for me, I've never, like I said, I've never been a fan of gambling. So I don't actually see the upside of it. I just see you win that money. You win that a lot of money, but then you go back and then you lose that a lot of money also. So
but what about the jobs that were created?
For the people.
Yeah, from these betting companies, and people get jobs from it.
I guess like everything has its up and it has its down.
But I feel like with gambling is more like it has more negatives than positives. Because yes, we do get money from like tax revenue. We do get money. We get employment
Some
opportunities.
of
But
these
like,
gambling sites, and most of them are even illegal. They're not even registered.
yeah. But like speaking about the ones that are registered, there are something that we can actually gain from it. But there are people losing their jobs, their lives, losing their assets, losing so much more from it. So we're losing more than we actually
We
do
gain.
gain. You know. So
I feel like everything has its upside, man, and has its downside. For me, with this one specifically, I don't see any. I don't see any up because like, bro, like you win like now 5K, you go back, you gamble, you lose about 2K again. Like it's just a cycle for me, and it depends on which day are you lucky and which day you're not gonna be lucky. So you might not even be lucky for a long time, and then you come that one
and you
day.
become depressed because you're not winning.
Yeah, you're not
Keep on
winning
losing.
anything. You're not winning. You're just losing. You're just losing. So yeah, for me, it doesn't have that much ups for me as well. So for me, that's it, guys. Like, I don't know if you know anyone who has a gambling addiction, whether it's a family member, a friend, or just like a community member. Can you please reach out to them and let them get the help that they need, because of this thing is actually really a big issue in South Africa. We might have not even covered much of it, but this is actually one of the biggest problems that we are facing right now, because of even underage children are gambling, and they don't even know how to gamble responsibly, and they're not even doing it right. And I don't know, like for me personally, I send all the love and prayers to anyone who has a gambling addiction, and I hope you get the help that you need before it's too late. And I hope that you can reconcile with the loved ones that if you have lost them, and I hope that you can build your life back if you have lost some of your things. For so like just be safe, be responsible, and remember that gambling is not your future, and you cannot have a future with gambling.
My heart goes out to the family of the people because they're also affected by this, no matter like how you view it, right? So yeah, that's it for me. Yeah.
On the next episode, guys, we're gonna see you. I don't know when are we gonna see you. I'm playing. We're gonna see you most definitely next time, guys. From me, Pimza, it's all love, from my side. I don't know from Tabi. What do you guys get?
You get love from me too. Thank you for subscribing and thank you for watching this part. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and share, and comment, and like, and share, and comment, and subscribe. Yeah. Until next time. Bye.
Peace.